Welcome back! My name is ballerscuba. This is Video Games Over Time. We are still in 1984. Today, we're going to talk about Boulder Dash. The story of Boulder Dash takes us to Peter Liepa. Peter Liepa is a Canadian software consultant. Liepa took an interest in video game design, so reached out to a small video game publisher. The publisher put Liepa in touch with another young Canadian developer named Chris Gray. Gray had developed a small video game that the publisher deemed not ready for commercial release, but they believed it had potential. Peter Liepa and Chris Gray would work on expanding the game and reprogramming it into other programming languages. Once the game was expanded and Liepa felt that the game was ready to be shipped, Liepa and Gray started reaching out to new publishers. They decided against using the publisher that had put them together, being dissatisfied with the publisher's lack of contact. Instead, Liepa reached out to First Star Software. Liepa states that First Star Software was very happy to publish the game. Boulder Dash is a maze puzzle game for computers. The player plays as Rockford, an explorer that searches for diamonds inside a cave. Along the way, Rockford will need to avoid dangers, including falling rocks, where the game gets its name. First Star Software released Boulder Dash to Atari computers in March 1984. That is the short backstory for Boulder Dash. With that now told, it's time to play the game for ourselves. And here we are in the game. This is Boulder Dash, as you can see, released in 1984 by First Star Software. I should point out that this is kind of the more powerful version of the game. We're playing the 800XL version of the game. If you are playing just the regular 800 version, then of course yours won't look nearly as spiffy as mine does. So let's go ahead and hit the button so that we can allow the demo to take over by Peter Liepa with Chris Gray. Peter Liepa does get first billing on this one. And now the demo is playing. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not as good as the demo. The demo is a lot braver than I am at this game. I would never do something like that. That is crazy to let those boulders kind of fall towards you. I believe that there are 15 levels in the game. They're kind of arranged alphabetically. So whatever P is, that is the final level. We're not going to get through all of the levels today. I should point out that there are additional obstacles. There are something close to enemies in the game. And then there are these kind of butterfly looking things that you have to smash with a boulder in order to turn into a diamond. But other than that, it's fairly straightforward. So let's go ahead and hit the button ourselves and see what we can do in the game. I should be able to make it to at least level 3. But like I said, I'm not going to be as brave as the demo was. Demo is nuts. Let's go this way. We can grab that. Yeah, because that then falls over. We're just going to avoid all that. Like, why mess with that? Okay, grab that one. Go this way. So you can stand underneath a boulder and you'll be fine. It's when it falls on you that is the issue. And they will go to the side from time to time. I haven't been able to figure out a hard set rule on when they go, because sometimes if you take out like this one, for instance, this will fall when I go up, yes. But sometimes it doesn't. Okay. Grab this one, go underneath. Okay. And, yeah, see, that one's not going to go. This one, I think, does. Yep. If it's on top of another boulder, I believe that it's not stable. I think that is the rule, but I still am not 100% sure that they seem to want to follow any set rules. Okay. So like this one should fall? Maybe that's the rule and I just haven't put 2 and 2 together this whole time. Okay. Up here, and then we can make it out. You don't get a lot of points in this game. As you can see, only 269 so far, and I did beat the first level. So yeah, we're in level B now. All right, so this one is going to require some like actual figuring. This one's blocking our path. Let's just drop it down so that we can get through. There's a couple diamonds in here, and there's our first enemy, that square looking thing. I don't know what it's supposed to represent, but it's kind of scary. Don't free it, basically. Right now, it is trapped. Okay, nothing in there. You can push boulders, by the way. So you just hold it, and then you can move. That is the way out down there, so that will be our ultimate goal. Let's just avoid all that. Like, why mess around with and move boulders if I don't have to? It's dangerous. The game's name, I should point out, not only Boulder Dash because you're running away from boulders, but it's also a play on the English term balderdash, which means nonsense. I'm not sure how widespread the term balderdash is, so I felt the need to point it out. All right, we can grab these two. Once again, I try not to mess with boulders that I don't have to. Just makes things easier for me. Okay. Let's go from the bottom up here and then up. Okay. And we dropped those down. Now I can drop this one down and pushed this. Okay. I think that means that the door is open, but we're going to get this last one anyway. And I think that means that we got all of them. Let's head down here. And there is our way out. We did it again! 56 points. Look how many zeros there are at the front of my score, though. How long are they expecting me to play this? All right, so level 3 is where things start getting a little bit more difficult, I would say. This is where things start requiring quite a bit of planning. Yeah, we're good there. Really, so the bricks are unstable as well. That's what I'm getting out of this one. I have actually trapped myself in this level before, so I'm going to try to avoid it, but, you know, good luck to me. All right, that way. And then this way. Okay. That is done. Now, how do I get out of here? So I'm going to need to lower this one. Then I can go up and let's just go around you. Okay. And then up here. There we go. Okay, so we're okay there. Up here we'll drop you. And very strange sound effect on the diamond, but that's okay. Okay, then up here. And I can go this way. What am I doing here? Yes, I want to go up here. Get this one. So this is where I got caught last time, because if I go up there, I get screwed over. And I don't see how to avoid that right now, so let's see. If I go underneath you and let you out, there we go. Okay. Then I can let you out. There we go. So that's the pre-plan that I had to do. If you just went up here, which is probably a lot of people's first instinct, you kind of get trapped and screwed over. And I haven't figured out a way to just kill myself and start the level. I figured the only thing that I figured out is how to restart the whole game. So trying to avoid that would have been great. And I'm running out of time. Out of time. So I have to hit the button and try again. Doesn't look... No, I did lose a man because I had 4, didn't I? I earned a free one. So the problem is I'm not going fast enough. It really is a dash towards the end, isn't it? All right. Trying to go faster, but man, I don't want to. I wasn't even like halfway done with the level, I don't think. Okay, so that is cleared. I might be screwed here. Yep. How do I get out of here? Oh, I feel like they gave me so much time and there's not much I can do here. All right. So like I said, I haven't figured out a way to actually like get out of this. So, I mean, I can hit the select button. It doesn't seem to do anything. If I hit start, it just takes me back to the beginning. So I guess that's what we're going to do instead of waiting this time out. Okay. So we're going to give this one more shot and, we're actually, wait, can I, yes, I can change, I can change the cave that I'm in. I can start at E, or I can start at, geez, like, all right, well, I guess we'll start at E, which I didn't legitimately earn my way to, but we were at C. I'll see what I can do here. And, yeah, those things instantly kill you. Thought so. So I didn't even make it to the next, like, checkpoint, according to the game. Oh, those things are explosive. So yeah, there's kind of a sense of how much more difficult this is, because I can only move so fast, but those things are coming for me. Oh, the diamonds can't fall on you either. The diamonds are explosive. Alright, let's take a look at I guess. And this, yeah, this is starting to get insane. Okay, so, and I didn't move fast enough. You saw me trying. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. Is there another thing that I can do here? I can go this way. But look at this. Look at this nonsense. And down I go. Yeah, I'm not particularly good at this one, but I'm just trying to give you a sense of what the game has to offer. Right, I'm not here to show off. Never been my goal. Let's try up and down left. Okay, I eventually made it out. Oh, it's just gonna keep going. Am I gonna die here? Just waiting for it to stack up? Okay, so it eventually stopped. But I didn't go the right path to get the diamonds that I needed. Maybe I don't need all the diamonds this time. Yeah, how do I get that one in that corner, for instance? And then there's another drop zone here. Okay. I was able to avoid that, so then while that goes, I can try to explore up here a bit. The game has so many sounds. So I'm not seeing how to get the majority of these. Like I said, it is a puzzle game. It is not an easy puzzle game. It requires understanding a lot of the physics that I don't understand without a lot of practice of, you know, how fast can I move versus what do I actually need to do? And we made it out of there. There's just so many. And like, I'm almost out of time already. But I can't touch anything that's falling because that will kill me. And now I'm trapped again. So even trying to show that off didn't work all that well. So I think that is enough Boulder Dash for now. That is the game now played, and with the game played, it's time to talk about how it holds up today. Playing the game today, I do have to say that the game is kind of fun. It is a difficult, fast-paced game that requires memorization so that you know where to go, and then requires speed and practice so that you can actually do it in the time allotted. The game is a bit of a rehash of things that we have seen before, so it was a little difficult for me to get into this one compared to some of the other games that we have done. We've been in the mines several times, and then we've had pushing puzzles before. In particular, I played a bit of Sokoban on some streams, and it's very reminiscent of that. Just this one has a time limit and forces me to kind of sprint and hope for the best that I can get to everything in time. In terms of the graphics, I think the graphics are good for the time. For a computer in 1984. That's pretty good, I would say. Everything kind of looks like it's supposed to, with the exception of the enemies, which just kind of look like flashing squares. And then later on, there are butterflies, and you have to turn them into diamonds, but they look nothing like butterflies to me. So the graphics are good, not great. We have seen better. The sound for me is a little odd, especially with the diamonds landing. It's kind of this crystal-like sound, but not quite the way that a diamond would sound when it hit the ground, at least to my recollection. So overall, the game is relatively fun. I can see the appeal of it. If this is a game that interests you, you are interested in fast puzzle-based games, and you like the history of that, then there's a good chance that this game does have something for you. Otherwise, I think there are better games out there. If this is what you are looking for, I feel that there are better puzzle games, block pushing puzzle games, boulder pushing puzzle games. There are better versions of this out there for you if this is what you are into, but if you are looking for kind of the history of those kinds of games, then this game will have some appeal to you. But I think it is a more limited appeal, this game, than some of the others that we have played. And that's my modern take on the game. When the game was released, it proved to be popular. Before the end of the year, Boulder Dash would be ported to the Commodore 64 and the Apple II. Between all of the ports of the game, Boulder Dash would sell over 500,000 copies. The critics also enjoyed the game. Specifically, the gameplay and the graphics were seen as highlights. As time has gone on, Boulder Dash has retained its positive reputation. Boulder Dash is sometimes seen as one of the best games for several different computer platforms where it was released. Boulder Dash would spawn ports, re-releases, and sequels. We will keep an eye on these as we continue. First Star Software, with a success on their hands, would continue to create video games. We will hear from First Star Software again, although only briefly. As for Peter Liepa and Chris Gray, they would continue to help with Boulder Dash games, so we will also hear from them again, briefly. That will do it for the story of Boulder Dash for now. My name is ballerscuba. This has been Video Games Over Time. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in our next video when we rescue others from the mine.